So how is everyone doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day and welcome back to the channel. The Insta360 X5 has many improvements over the Insta360 X4, but did you know that you can still buy the X4 for a much lower price and save over $200? So in this video, I would like to talk about what is different between one and the other, so you can make a better decision if you want to buy one of these. One of the main advantages of having a 360 camera is that they are going to record everything around them. This is possible because there is one lens on each side of the camera working at the same time. And this means that you can just hit record without having to pay attention to your composition, and then when you go back home, you can use the Insta360 app on your phone or computer to reframe the main video, and this can be done as many times as you want to get multiple views from one single video. The design, size, and weight are very similar between these two cameras. They both have a big touch-enabled screen where you can preview your shots and change the settings, but the X5 is waterproof down to 15 meters and the X4 can go down to 10 meters. When we compare the resolution side by side, the X5 and the X4 can record with a resolution of 8K using 24 or 30 frames per second, or 5K at 60 frames per second. And this is most likely the reason why so many people think that the videos are going to be exactly the same. But the truth is that the X5 is going to have a higher video quality, and the reason is very simple. The X5 has a bigger sensor than the X4, and it also has 3 AI chips instead of 1. This is going to help to clean up the video so you get less noise and more details, and the texture is going to look much better if we compare them side by side. And I know that I have said this before, but the color science also looks more vivid compared to previous generations. Being able to record using 8K and having a bigger sensor and more processing power is very important for 360 cameras. This is because 8K is the resolution for the entire video shot at 360 degrees, which looks more like a round video like this. But once you select a portion of that video to make it a flat one, a big part of that big resolution that you had is going to be gone. The X5 also has a low-light video mode called Pure Video that the X4 doesn't have. This mode is going to improve your videos in low-light situations, so you're going to get a much cleaner image with less noise and more details. But this is something that seems to depend on the situation. In some cases, I was able to notice a clear difference when I compare videos between the X5 and the X4. In this example, you can see less noise and more definition on the X5 video. And on the X4, I can also notice some motion blur. But I have to be honest here, there were other videos where the difference was not so clear, and the only way to see it was by zooming in quite a bit, or maybe a lot, but this is not something that is going to matter that much if your main purpose is to upload to social media. Now, these two cameras have an electronic stabilization, and they are going to do a great job making your videos super stable. And they also have a horizon locking system that will keep the horizon straight. Something important to know about the 360 videos that you record is that you have to edit them using your phone or computer. It's not very difficult, but it does take some time and practice to learn how to do it. And what I'm trying to say here is that it can take some time, especially if you have too many videos to edit. So the good news is that the Insta360 X5 has a new video mode that they call Instaframe, which is going to record 2 videos at the same time. One is a regular 360 video that you would have to edit later, and the second one is a flat MP4 video that you can use or share right away without editing. This video is going to have a max resolution of 1080p at 30 frames per second, which in my opinion is not great, but really not a deal breaker if you're looking to be able to have something ready to share with someone else and keep the 360 file as well as a backup, or maybe the other way around. With this mode, you can select the aspect ratio and the angle that you want to use, and it will also apply horizon leveling, and you can use the tracking feature as well. Another upgrade that you can only find on the X5 is that Insta360 finally made the lens replaceable. So if for any reason you scratch or break the lens, instead of sending the camera to Insta360, you can buy a lens replacement kit for just about $30, and it comes with everything that you need to replace the lens by yourself, and it's actually very easy to do. And no, I am not going to break my lens on purpose like other content creators have done just to show you how to replace it. For overheating, I have done a few tests outdoors and indoors as well with no airflow or air conditioning, and none of these cameras had any issues using their highest resolution with maximum settings. The only exception that I found was when the X5 overheated at 50 minutes using the Instaframe mode. I guess that recording two videos at the same time requires a lot of processing power, but as I said, other than this, the X5 did not give me any other problems. The battery on these cameras is replaceable, so you can buy extra ones for around $45. Or you can use a power bank to charge them and record at the same time. On the X5, if you record using 8K, the battery will last for 1 hour and 40 minutes, where the X4 using the same settings can record for 1 hour and 25 minutes. The X5 does have a battery saver mode that can increase that time to 3 hours and 10 minutes. This can only record using a maximum resolution of 5.7K at 30 frames per second, and you won't be able to use HDR or the pure video mode for low light situations. And just going back to what I said about how important it is to record in 8K for 360 videos, I highly advise to just get more batteries for your camera. Although Insta360 told me just a few hours ago that with a firmware update that is coming soon, we are going to be able to use 8K with this battery saver mode. I am not sure if we're going to get 3 hours of recording time on a single battery, but I'll keep you updated as well. For the internal microphone, the one on the X5 sounds a bit better, and it also has a new wind guard that goes on top of the microphone to reduce the wind noise. It also looks really nice, but let's take a look at these two video clips. First, before sunset, the preview looks way better on the X5. I'm telling you, like so bright. First, before sunset, the preview looks way better on the X5. I'm telling you, like so bright. You can also use wireless microphones, and some of them can connect directly to the X4 or the X5 without a receiver. I have been using the ones from DJI like the Mic 2 and the Mic Mini, but Insta360 now has a wireless microphone which is compact and lightweight, but I don't have one, so I'm hoping to buy one in the next weeks to try it out. Since the release of the X5, many of you have been asking which one is the best option between these two cameras, and the way I see this is that the X5 is going to be the right choice for you if you want a higher video quality, not only in daylight, but also when the day is cloudy and you don't get perfect conditions as you can see here in these videos. The wind guard is a great upgrade, and the replaceable lens system is going to make you feel less afraid of something going wrong. But the X4 now has a much lower price, selling for around $350, and in my book, this is the perfect price for a 360 camera that can still be competitive, and it's perfect if you are on a budget, or maybe you're not so sure if you're going to like these kind of cameras. I feel that this is a nice price point for a first 360 camera without losing too many features. But let me know what you think. You can find the links to these products down below, and using any of them will support this channel. And don't forget to leave a like and maybe say hello. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.